welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is Friday, and we're bringing in the good vibes and the entertainment to the nth degree. I cannot wait to get into all things Bad Boys.
Bad Boys are back, JP Sebastian. I always try and judge by the look on your face how this is going to go.
You needn't worry about a thing. I've not seen it myself.
Okay, good. So
well,
this is
maybe all
the
of
Bad
us
Boys are
enjoyed it.
set.
Just a preview. All I'm doing is flashing a big neon sign that says Bad Boys are back, if you're interested.
And this is great. That in itself is cool. This
1995
Get out.
was the first one.
Get out of here.
Did that age you? Did you feel like, oh my goodness,
It
when
has.
was
It
I
honestly
born?
aged me about 10 years just saying it, yeah.
So, geez, what was the last one? The last one was, so we have Ride or Die now.
Yes.
There was the one prior to that, which we'll call number 3, whatever.
Yeah.
The fourth one.
Too many.
Yeah, and maybe that's just the problem. But look, obviously people love the chemistry, people love the nostalgia, people love the dynamic of the two, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. And so let's have a look at the two of them reminiscing about old times. Old times. Will Smith is 55 and Martin Lawrence is 59. Guys, what's happening? Let's find out in a look at Bad Boys Ride.
He's feeling so old.
Reflecting.
All right, we are here. It is the anniversary of Bad Boys 1. We're gonna look at some pictures to take a walk down memory lane. That's us.
Yeah.
That's us. Yeah. What were you thinking in this picture?
I was thinking I was Diesel. I was thinking I was Cock Diesel, and I was all wrong about that. I was a skinny young man.
What I remember is my belt was too big. It almost wrapped around my waist 2 times. I got the NBA jacket, the NBA player jacket. There he is.
Right there.
Mike.
Always got his chest out.
You got his All right, cool. Listen. What is that? That is not sexy. That is animal. What is that? That is not sexy, Michael. What are you doing? What do you take cover that? Yeah. Oh man. It was Bad Boys 2 that you got the bad explosion, right?
when I was running up the steps. And you was like, are you all right? You all right? Because I was about to go off. Will was like,
No, it's fine. You're fine. Like something, it was like, what do they call them, the burger bombs?
burger bomb.
And the thing popped and like hit your lip. And you stopped, and the look on your face, you must have thought your whole thing was, I was like, no, you're fine, it's fine. You was like, Marty Ma love making movies. They don't like no explosions. Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Ride or die, baby.
Yes, sir.
You know how we all have that list of celebrities that if we met them, I think it's called a hall pass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, we're going to take it there. All right.
Will
Go there,
Smith is
girl.
on my list. Like, he
really?
is number 1. I absolutely love him. I would go to the ends of the earth for that man. He's such a talent. I feel
like there's nothing I could say about either one of these actors that could pay them a greater compliment. Okay, well, Will's got it.
Yeah.
I like Martin Lawrence, maybe not that much, but...
Maybe a Shanae. Anyone remember Shanae?
There is chemistry there, but that you can feel the age.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But and so I think this might be a worry for some people that I know with the third one it felt like there obviously was a bit of a slowdown. What I dislike about a lot of movies that do these kind of things where they reboot, that one was after 17 years. And this happened also with that movie, The Expendables, where the whole point is that you're bringing back the oldies and you're re-injecting the thing. Don't then bring back half youngsters with half old guys and then try and split the stories.
Okay, yeah.
And so they do that here as well. They bring back some of the previous, like Vanessa Hudgens is back in this and what. And they do okay, but just give them their own separate movie and like fixate on Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. But like I said, I've not seen this one. Hopefully that there's proper weighting given to their relationship in this. I'm sure that there is none of these split-offs where one goes to undercover and you're like, don't break up the pair. The whole point is seeing the two of them together on screen.
Yeah.
So it's these directors who are back. They just go by Adil and Bilal. They're one of these name sort of like duos now. And they return from number 3, where you can see already, at least like in terms of coloring and all that kind of stuff, they're at least trying to stylize it a bit. Michael Bay's ones was all about the explosions and the kineticism and all that kind of stuff. But good for them that they're not just trying to cash in on the name. It obviously is trying to take its own shape and own style. But who cares about all that? As far as laughs, I'm not sure that I could find any necessarily in the trailer, but it is because of stuff that you're looking. No, and I think it's because they've taken, like, there's a bit of a serious angle, obviously, that they have to have too. It's not just buddy cop. It's not pure buddy cop in the way that, like, Rush Hour is pure buddy cop, and that is pure to me. But it's more the fact that you got, like, Joe Pantoliano now, who was their captain previously, the dude who cannot stop swearing and drinking Pepto-Bismol. Who passed away in the previous one, and now he leaves them this, like, note that something went down. And actually, I was being framed this whole time inside the police department. Then Mike Lowry and Martin Burnett find themselves ensnared, entangled, Will Smith might say, in a web of deceits of their own. Where they are now framed for being bad guys when they're in fact bad boys. Yeah. And so they've got the cops sandwiching them on one side and they've got the cartels on the other, but they've been tricked to go underground. And I suppose that's a pretty fresh thing. I like that. And it's maybe something that's a little too late. Putting this bent on where they actually have to, like, think like the criminals, go underground like the criminals. It was cool that these directors tried to go a bit weird, at least in the previous one. Jeez, there was, like, even a supernatural element to, like, the woman had witch powers. That was strange. So maybe they'll go weird and wild again with this one, because I don't know if we're running out of steam, man. Like, you got to try and do something different. At least one of the things that definitely looks very different is that I love seeing actors at least put in the work technically, like the way you see Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Guy puts his body on the line and he's very, very professional
about it. You talk about the flow of movement. The shots look quirky and different.
And one of the flows of movement.
And the color grading.
One of those other technical things is that Will Smith posted to his Instagram recently a look behind the scenes at one of the scenes that they shot. Just check this out. A gun rig that basically is like, you could see, like, some poor camera guy was like, yeah, sure, we can do that. And they just, like, jerry-rigged this thing, which actually is really impressive to give you this POV shot, as well as this feeling
like
that
they
you're in, like,
flew Henny and Sean and a couple of our cameramen are over there to figure this out, dude.
I really love this because it almost gamifies cinema as well. It looks like he's playing a first shooter game.
FPS, yeah, first-person shooter. But like, actually, that was one of the criticisms about the movie, is that it seemed like, because some critics have already got things published already, and they say it doesn't even necessarily have, like, the structure, the linearity, the strength of some first-person shooters, like of story. Some say that the story is a bit too frenetic all over the place, and then others say that they really appreciate that it humanizes them. Obviously, Martin Lawrence's character has all these weaknesses and whatever, but I feel tentatively hopeful. But a lot of fans, I think, are even saying,
yeah. Can I ask you one question there, JP? We've had this. I said it's my bestie. Who's your ride or die?
my ride or die would be my best friend for the past, as long as Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, basically Professor Ryland Engels. My best friend.
Oh, look at you guys.
I'm so sorry, South Africa, if you were
Is it a boy
eating.
or a girl?
That is a Gatsby. We were proud that I just finished a whole Gatsby.
With or without the egg?
Yeah, Full House
I cannot
or not?
remember. I was in ICU afterwards.
It was definitely a Full House.
blank.
He seems supportive.
But that's my ride or die, if you like.
I love that.
Ryland Engels, I love you dearly. And he's going to be a dad this week, by the way. Ryland, if you're listening in Sydney somehow.
Congratulations.
Not a dad of Gatsby.
Yeah.
But,
I'm going to watch it because of Will Smith. I mean, that's
I've
already
no doubt,
my
man.
card. Yeah.
Now I'm going to feel uncomfortable watching it because you're watching it because of Will Smith, but I'm going to watch it anyway. But if nothing else, it's got us buzzing with, like, this feeling of love and just reminiscing. And there's so much, I think, heart woven into this franchise. That alone is a great jumping off point. JP, thank you so much, my friend. Can't wait to get the popcorns once you've seen it. Bad Boys, Ride or Die.
Out today.
It's out today.